Attention all citizens. By order of the Lord Regent of the Sixth Watch.
Your guy is back in action and back with action. Sorry for that lame punchline, but I'm really glad that you loved the previous action game video. So, to repeat that success, I've brought another episode of the Action series. Hey gamers, welcome back to Game Perfection, a passion project by Karmasur Studios. I'm your host, Karma. And Riot, stop munching on those old man chips and bring that title back. The best action games for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, Episode 2. Enough introduction, let's dive right into it. Titanfall 2, released on the 28th of October 2016 on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Fast and agile. Graceful, yet devastating. I hope I can live up to the honor.
In this wild multiplayer FPS action title, Respawn Entertainment has doubled down on its fascinating combination of rapid movement and gigantic size. Its campaign follows Rifleman Jack Cooper, who is unexpectedly handed command of Vanguard-class giant BT. BT's AI character is dry, rational, and quick to misinterpret Jack's human colloquialisms. They both collaborate on 9 chapters of superb level design, demonstrating Respawn's actual aptitude for portraying scale. Each chapter is a vast playground filled with twisting jungle valleys, gigantic industries, military complexes, and debris fields. Throughout the game, new mechanics are continually introduced, ranging from minor tweaks to entirely new puzzle aspects. It comes with a fun selection of punchy firearms, such as the powerful automatic shotgun and the electric sphere-firing rocket launcher. Its uplifting movement serves as the foundation for both its great campaign's captivating action and platforming gameplay, and its over-the-top competitive multiplayer. With improved mobility, customization, variety, and a fleshed-out narrative, Respawn has succeeded in its original vision. Tekken 7, released on the 2nd of June 2017 on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Bandai Namco has surpassed expectations and sent a great tribute to the franchise and its outstanding intricacy. Despite this, it remains accessible to almost anyone who wants to punch its buttons, and its massive amount of customization unlocks continuously offer you something to aim for beyond its amusing and sometimes hackneyed tale. It appears to be familiar on the surface, taking place on the series' trademark 3-dimensional stages that allow you to move to your opponent's side, as well as forward and back. Attacks are influenced by Asian martial arts and various fighting methods from throughout the world, with a focus on strikes rather than the missiles found in other fighting games. The utterly over-the-top nature of Tekken's narrative and its embrace of anime cliches have a certain charm, and the brief character-specific chapters included in the Mishima saga help lighten the atmosphere while also offering up nostalgia. It strikes a delicate balance between making the series accessible to newcomers while keeping many of its technical hallmarks. Middle-earth: Shadow of War, released on the 10th of October 2017 on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
The world of men is ending.
This is so much more than another open-world action game featuring Batman's combat. Monolith Productions brings a great nemesis system that makes practically every meeting with a named adversary memorable combat, and the new Fortress sieges extend the game's life beyond the campaign via asynchronous multiplayer. The plot takes an interesting turn. Each of Shadow of War's 5 zones has a distinct appearance, and swift travel between the cold mountains of Sergost and the green swamps of Newman, and the volcanic Gorgoroth adds to the variety, and it's fun to keep running into colorful characters like Krosh the Pickler, Brom the Corruptor, and Borgu the Bard, who serenades you with his loot before attacking. Shadow of War is larger and more ambitious in scale than Shadow of Mordor, similar to how Batman Arkham City expanded on the foundation of Arkham Asylum, with tremendous results. It makes much better use of the standout produced characters by expanding the Nemesis system with far greater variety and fortress sieges.
I'm coming for you.
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, released on the 17th of January 2020 on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. Kakarot delivers its story through a narrative-driven RPG rather than a combat-focused game. It breathes new life into the world and plot of Dragon Ball Z, giving us a glimpse into what life is like for Goku and his many comrades outside of battles to determine the fate of the universe. CyberConnect 2 has split the structure of this game into two sections. First, there are semi-open world exploration sections, action scenes against opponents, and cutscenes where you can watch some of DBZ's most dramatic tale moments play out in magnificent in-engine renderings. It's an innovative fighting system with a unique 3D airborne movement feature. Despite some small flaws, this game's modern, semi-open approach to recounting the DBZ narrative is excellent. It's a lot of fun zooming around the locations and viewing the universe up close, and it's amazing to be able to interact with so many colorful DBZ characters and experience stories that are normally overlooked for game adaptations. Dishonored, released on the 1st of August 2018 on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Someone's pulled the rug out from under you. An empire at your feet, and you've lost it all. Did you really deserve any of it? More important, what would you do to get it back?
Arcane Studios delivers a fresh gaming experience. This game picks up where titles like Deus Ex and BioShock left off, giving the player back control. It's an industrial setting, a fishing village turned wealthy by the whale oil that drives the city's circuits. It's also a hub of corruption, political maneuvers, and power grabs, which comes to a head when the Empress is slain and Corvo sets out to revenge her death. Vengeance can manifest itself in a variety of ways. The game can be finished without murdering a single person. Thus, guards can be evaded or knocked unconscious, and non-lethal solutions for assassination targets can be identified. The mechanisms are extremely adaptable, and each setting had been designed to provide players with several possibilities for reaching any given goal. Each mission is designed as a complex network of options for players to explore, and Corvo is no exception. Each player's choice of powers, perks, and other upgrades will influence how they perceive and interact with this environment, and no two playthroughs will be identical. Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered, released on the 12th of August 2022 on PC and PlayStation.
Hello? Parker! Just in time to celebrate.
Where are the arms? Oh, wow. So cool.
This is the remastered version of perhaps the best superhero game of 2018. Because of its developers, it still feels new. Insomniac Games has refitted Peter Parker's quest with all of the amazing technology it built for Spider-Man Miles Morales, such as better lighting and frame rates, ray-traced reflections, lightning-fast load times, and DualSense haptic input. The improved lighting scheme benefits both the characters and everything else it touches. And when combined with ray-traced reflections in fidelity mode, New York comes to life in a manner that the PS4 simply couldn't. The remaster also comes with all 3 DLC episodes from The City That Never Sleeps. In addition to the free suits released by Insomniac, the remastered edition has been updated with quality of life changes, including near instantaneous load speeds on PS5. There are settings for changing the environment's contrast, opponent readability, QuickTime event requirements, and much more. It's an improvement over the original's available options.
This is too good to be true.
Scorpion, can you hold on a minute? I was in the middle of a phone call.
Batman Arkham City, released on the 7th of September 2012 on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Fans of Batman, Arkham Asylum will feel right at home in Arkham City. As developer Rocksteady Studios tweaked and enhanced the fundamental gameplay, you fight with one button, counter with another, and leap whenever you like. Batman now has a bunch of new counterattacks as well as the ability to activate practically every gadget in battle via a hotkey scheme. Even if the system appears simple, the variety of attacks and battles keep it intriguing. Instead of sneaking past the evil men, I wanted to fight them. Maybe it was the promise of extra experience points and improvements, but it was definitely more about wanting to see Batman dislocate another elbow. The voice acting, the obstacles, the incredible opening, and the astonishing ending, and the sensation of being the Dark Knight are the things that stand out in retrospect. This is superior to not only Batman Arkham Asylum, but also to the majority of games on the market. Saints Row the Third Remastered, released on the 22nd of May 2021 on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. Deep Silver Volition has rebranded a 10-year-old game that's still popular. Assets for the remaster were brought up to a higher resolution or even rebuilt to meet modern requirements. Its relatability established the groundwork for some of its most memorable moments in 2011, which continue to be wonderful in 2020. There was parachuting down from a helicopter to recover your gang's old rooftop condo to the tune of Kanye West's Power, and no matter how many times I listen to it, I'll always have a big smile on my face when I cruise around singing along to Sublime's legendary 90s song, What I Got. Its growth is still logical, finishing missions, activities, and dangerous driving when you win respect and money. If you're going to remake a game that's only 9 years old, it has to be better than this. Still, the game that lies beneath has looked solid and will continue to provide a fantastic time for new players. Yakuza 0, released on the 1st of August 2018 on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. This one takes place in 1988 and serves as the genesis tale for two of the series' most major characters, Kazuma Kiryu and Goro Majima, who become embroiled in a land conflict between competing clans. Sega is a mafia story that generally follows a traditional storyline, with threatening mob bosses, car bombings, and extortion. But it's a story handled effectively and comprehensively. Yakuza 0, like the Metal Gear Solid series, isn't afraid to take control away from us for extended periods in order to deliver a lengthy cutscene to advance the plot and develop the characters. But thanks to the strong performances of the actors and the consistently powerful writing, we never felt detached from the events on screen. Yes, notice that I said we, because Destiny is back in town, and she'll be back with her video soon. Because it's a prequel, it's also free of the series' increasingly complex backstory, making it significantly more approachable for newbies than the previous Yakuza games. Black Mesa, released on the 6th of March 2020 on PC. It's a fan-made reimagining of Valve Software's Half-Life. This is the only fan remake allowed to be sold as its own full game in gaming history. With this jewel, the Crowbar Collective has made its name in the history books. The project had been in the works for so long, 8 years, that now it's been proclaimed completed. It feels like a great candidate for its own rework to bring it up to 2022 standards. Playing this while battling a familiar interdimensional invasion is like wearing smudged rose-colored glasses. Everything appears far better than it did before. In this version, the ambience and action that made the original game so spectacular are brought out and emphasized even more. Some welcome liberties are taken to leave out unpleasant parts of the original and add more of what works. There are significantly more NPC interactions, which are often well acted and feature in-jokes referencing the actual dialogue. So this was it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching the video and found a game from the list that you can play alone. If yes, hit that like button and subscribe to Game Perfection, as we will be bringing more amazing stuff here for you regularly. With that promise, I'll see you soon in the next video. Till then, this was Karma, signing off.